Develop yourself to develop others. Attribute number 10 is paternity. And when it comes to network marketing, your team of leaders will be like your kids. And then they grow up very quickly in the first few months, and then they become people that work side by side with you. But as your kids, you will have to do some type of parenting. 3 things you'll have to do with your leaders. You'll have to love them. They're the most important thing in your life. You'll have to educate them, and then you'll have to let them go. How do we do that in network marketing? Love your leaders. No matter how peculiar one may be from the other or whatever quirks they have, you have to make them feel loved because you do love them. They'll see right through you, and so they'll feel it. You'll also have to protect them, which means that as you teach a system and soul in a company where there's a lot of systems going on, as you teach your system, the ones that you have blinders on and you're sticking with, you'll have to show them how important it is for them to stick with it to be successful. So if one of them at some point wants to steer away and sabotage the rest of your kids, you have to be able to kindly show them the way back, or let them do their thing, but not sabotage the rest of your organization. What does that look like? Well, that means that you're going to have to do that love sandwich. 2 breads of encouragement and 1 bread of, and the in-between of criticism, healthy, constructive criticism. So it'll look something like this. Hey, so-and-so, you are an awesome leader and everybody loves you. There's your first bread of encouragement. But if you teach too many systems, you're going to confuse people. It will not be duplicable, and you won't be as successful as you can be. And here's the last bread of encouragement. And I know you're an awesome leader and you have the capacity to reach the top. So this is why I'm mentioning this to you. That's paternity. That's protecting your organization. You always focus on your system and you always teach your system and you help others to encourage that and move that along, never sabotaging your organization. 2, you're always going to teach them. So you're going to connect them to the SOS School, because in the SOS School, they're going to learn everything they need to be successful as a specialist. And so from day 1, you connect them so that they can quickly move through the school. And 3, you have to learn to let them go. That little chicken or chick, when it's trying to break through its shell to get out, you don't help it, because if you do, when the little chick comes out, it's not prepared for life or the challenges. So you let it work at it hard. And that's what we do in our organization. After we love them and we teach them, we let them work at developing their skills. How do we do that? Well, we become exemplar in showing them where to find the answers to their questions and not necessarily in how to do things. So when someone says, hey, where do I go, or what do I do, or how do I place an order? You don't say, well, these are the steps you do. Hey, how do I change my auto ship? Well, here are the steps you do. No, you send them to find a video that explains that, so that now they know where to find the answer. Because if they forget what you told them, they're going to come back continuously to you. But if you tell them, go to this channel, go to this playlist, and find this video, now they know how to do it all the time, and they can teach their leaders to do the same thing. Also, when someone says, I have a client that has headaches, what should I do? You tell them, go to this channel, go to this playlist, find the video, bless, and it'll remind your client 5 things that are very important for them to put into practice. This client of mine has headaches all the time, or has this pain that began, they don't know what to do. Here's a chart that's going to help you, as you send it to your client, know how to use in rotation the essential oils, the Soul Compass set. And so you see, what you're doing is not telling them what to do. You're not being an expert on teaching them how to do things, but rather where to find the answers. And as you do that, they will be ready to fend for themselves. So remember, as you're developing the attribute of paternity, you love, you teach, and you let go. and you will see that your team members will feel loved, educated, and ready to fly.